Is it now only a question of days before Uddhav Thackeray resigns? Because there is no sign of any break in the rebellion. The fact is, the rebels claim that they have a majority of the Shiv Sena MLAs with them. They've paraded them in Guwahati and they've got independence. Your government is in a minority. Is Uddhav Thackeray, Priyanka Chaturvedi finally ready to resign?
So, firstly, Rajdeep, I'd like to begin by condemning the heinous crime that has taken place in Udaipur, Rajasthan. It's extremely unfortunate, and I hope those behind this crime are apprehended and they are punished for the crime that they have done. And my condolences and heartfelt sympathy to the family of the victim of this crime. Having said that, as far as we are concerned, whether the government is in minority, whether those people who are holed up in Guwahati have enough numbers, whether they're being paraded out of will or force, is something that will be proved only on the floor of the House in Mumbai, in the Assembly. We cannot move the Assembly to, Guwahati in the five-star hotel that they're put up in, or change the capital city of Maharashtra to Guwahati to facilitate their entire rebellion. So everything, whether we are in minority, whether we are a government which does not have the confidence, will only be proved on the floor of the House.
So you are determined, am I to understand, Priyanka Chaturvedi, that the Shiv Sena is determined to have a floor test? You are ready to be defeated on the floor of the House? Whatever happens, you are telling me, happens on the floor of the Maharashtra Assembly. Am I correct?
Yes, yes, absolutely. And we will not be defeated if the vote of confidence is asked for.
So please tell me where you're getting that confidence, because that is the puzzling aspect of what you've just said. We won't be defeated. The fact is, a majority of your MLAs, at least 39 as we speak, are there in Guwahati with Eknath Shinde out of the 55 Shiv Sena MLAs. There is a sense, therefore, that you're trying to somehow or the other hope against hope that these MLAs will come back to you. None of them have shown any sign of them coming back to you. Why not? Why this unwillingness now to throw in the towel? Because we are told only last week Uddhav Thackeray was ready to resign and Sharad Pawar persuaded him otherwise.
So as far as we are concerned, I hope you heard the Chief Minister when he said, I have left Varsha, but I have not left my willingness to fight back, as to how Bharatiya Janata Party has engineered this entire split, this attempt to finish off the Shiv Sena and try and create a rebellion amongst elected representatives, those who were senior ranking leaders in the party. So we are fighting this out till our last breath, and it is not the end till it is the end, is how politics works. And as far as we are concerned, and the confidence when you mention, it comes from the fact that 18 to 20 of these MLAs continue to be in touch with us. They continue to say that they were not wanting to take it so far. They were made to believe that they would just force the leadership to be able to rethink this entire process.
No, so why not just take the next flight? No, if they are so keen on returning back home, why don't they just take the next flight home from Guwahati and go straight to Matoshri? They're not doing that.
So if you remember when when 48 hours were given by the Deputy Speaker for them to come and make a case for themselves, they refused to come on the flight. So you can imagine the kind of pressure they are under. And I don't know if you saw this video when they were being herded from Surat in the luxury buses by planes, chartered planes, which are moving as frequently as local trains move in Mumbai, chartered planes moving from between Surat to Guwahati, how they were being pushed by the CISF, Goa police and the Gujarat police. And when they landed in Guwahati, how the Assam police and again the CISF was herding them inside the buses. So do you think that they are absolutely free of any kind of security protocol that has been brought into place ever since the Bharatiya Janata Party organized this entire engineered split? So we are very confident.
Ma'am, you're saying it's a Bharatiya Janata Party. You're saying it's a Bharatiya Janata Party engineered split. Only yesterday on my show, I had Mr. Kesarkar from the Rebel Sena camp who saying, Uddhavji is still our leader. We love him a lot. We just want him to leave the MVA and join hands with the BJP. Is that at all a possibility? Is that the last resort? Is that the plan B? If all fails, Uddhav Thackeray decides to ditch the MVA government and go with the BJP.
No, the time for that is long gone. The Chief Minister categorically had told them that if you believe in my leadership, if you believe and you continue to say in your videos that you're a part of the Shiv Sena, then you should have spoken to me within the four walls of the party organization. What forced you all to go to Surat and make this observation from Surat? Now you all are herded like cattle to Guwahati, and you all are wanting to return back but refuse to return back and unable to return back. Many of them are under pressure out there. There is the Enforcement Directorate, which I call the extended department of BJP, which I also go on to say extortionist department of the BJP, which extorts manufactured consent in non-BJP governments to be able to help BJP form the governments there. So there is an elected democracy, and now we have an extorted democracy model that the BJP has introduced.
So there's no question you're saying, Priyanka Chaturvedi, of going back to the BJP. That option is ruled out.
Absolutely. If there was only any sincerity to this demand, expectation, whatever, it should have been discussed with the party president, not gone and, try to force his hand or bully him into some decision, which he has categorically refused. That's not going to happen.